We are live for the finale on this Turtle Thursday in week number 5 of MLD action in season number 6. I am Curtis. That is Kendo as we bring you the third of 3 pretty good matchups tonight as the Elite take on the Rhinos in the Champions League. Kendo, we are getting set for a matchup of the Sun Division and the Volcanic Division. The Volcanic Division, I would dare say, has never been tighter in MLD history. 2 games separate first from fourth place.
They shelled out a beating on each other in divisional play. It was absolutely amazing to watch the back and forth. The Volcanic Division, once again, living up to the hype that it lives up to just about every season. Here's the interesting thing to note, though. We have 2 10-10 teams going into this game.
2 10-10 teams should be very, very competitive. No doubt about that. This is This is going to be good. They're other on the other side of the coin, the Rhinos. They are looking at up at the Pirates right now, as is everybody else in the Sun Division. They are 10-10 as well. When they are the only team with they're the one of 3 teams in the Sun Division with a negative goal differential, but they have been pretty competitive throughout, and the Elite and Rhinos should be able to give us a barn burner classic as a finale.
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing Blackhawk and Casey Scragg on the pitch together again. 2 guys that were very good last season, stuck together for this season. They have great chemistry. It'll be interesting to see how the Elite deal with that here in the first game. Game 1 underway. Curtis on the call.
Lofi and Whiffles for the Elite, Blackhawk and Casey Scragg, as you mentioned, for the Rhinos, and we are underway. KC knocks it across the highlighter yellow end of the Rhinos. Urban Central, man, it brings out all of the colors of the MLD sport, and there is so much emphasis on those. This will be a good demo. KC takes it away as ball in the offensive end. Good bump by Whiffles. He at least gets him back into position, trying to read it, taking it away. Good dunk, scores. It's Whiffles getting the first strike on the board for the Elite.
You can't delay that long in trying to attack. Casey trying to get around so he can pass it to Blackhawk. Blackhawk waiting for that, but that leaves him out of position as Whiffles comes in quickly to hit the ball on net. 1-0.
And this could be a second strike right away if the Elite can get there, but Casey comes across the face of goal to take it away. Over the halfway line. Dumped off of the sidewall. Lofi's up. He's going to look for a touch off the nose, but it's taken aside by Blackhawk. Blackhawk transitions possession. Touched into the middle, but it's taken away. That's a problem, and it's a goal. Miscommunication on the Rhinos' end equals a goal for the Elite.
I find this extremely odd because I'm usually used to these guys communicating perfectly, passing back and forth. They like to play an extremely fast style and get the ball to each other. This time, they just leave the ball wide open, and the Elite more than apt and ready to jump on that and take the shot. Here comes another one as Casey. What a save in net. Whiffle's able to get around, though, get a third goal for the Elite in 4 minutes and just under 57 seconds.
Good looking save by KC. Unfortunately for him, it pops off the nose and off the crossbar. If he hits that where he wants to, which is going to be up and into the yellow corner, I feel like that's going to be fine. But unfortunate for him, just the bad bounce off that crossbar sets him in a bad spot. 3-0 lead. We're a minute in. Elite running away with game 1 a little bit here. As the Volcanic Division stack top to bottom, no doubt about that. This will be off the crossbar, still a chance. And finally, the Rhinos will take it away. Rhinos have a 2v1 the other way, but that is popped towards the side instead of at the net. And that is going to be a problem for the Rhinos. This will ricochet back to the Rhinos post. Up the sidewall. Looking. Firing. Off the crossbar. Chance in front still, and it's in for Whiffles. Whiffles adds 1 more. He's got 4 for the game.
And Lo-Fi with a great pass up off the backboard. Casey defending on the near post. That puts him in an extremely bad position to play that ball. Whiffles apt and ready to score that ball as it goes to the middle.
This is an issue that the Rhinos are going to have to solve. This will be far side. Can they tuck it? They can. It's KC at least getting him on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a good response here as they still have plenty of time with only a 3-goal deficit to come back and do something with this match.
Still plenty of time left, though. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. This will be off the ceiling, pinched towards the elite net. Rhinos need a couple here to get them back into it. Wiffle's going to put this up into the air. It's a little bit off center and off net. Taken away by Lofi. Lofi gets bumped out of the way. Rhinos trying to keep it, but they will lose possession in their own corner. Popped out, top of the box. Wiffles, near side. Can't quite hit the shot. And he's going to try to travel up and keep the possession. Elite with a little bit of a miscommunication there. Rhinos on the attack, trying to get there is Casey Scragg, and he will put it home. It's a 4-2 lead.
This is classic Rhinos Rocket League right here. Quickly onto the ball is Casey Scragg, and they, as I said, love to play a fast game. You cannot overcommit against these guys because they will quickly put the ball back the other way.
Omer, I will have to take a rain check on that. Not sure for how it is, but either way, the Rhinos are looking up at a 4-2 score. This will be in front and sent into the corner. I'll get some back-end intelligence on that pronunciation. First time I've casted Lofi or Lo-Fi or however you want to call it. It'll be towards the halfway line for Casey Scragg. Off the corner wall, it's going to pop into frame. Rhinos can attack, and it's going to be a big demo. And a problem for the Rhinos is they can't put it in the empty net. And don't look now, but it's still a 4-2 lead.
Quick interference here as the Rhinos are going to overcommit. They got a chance, but the Rhinos are already back.
It's going to be in front of the Rhinos. Net shot on from Wiffles. Puts it in. 5th goal of the game for the Elite. All 5 belong to Wiffles.
So far in this game, the Rhinos have been really weak in the middle of the field. The open balls they've been leaving Wiffle. He scored all 5 goals for this Elite team. That's interesting to note.
Okay. This will be towards the sidewall. Off of the corner. Chance for Lo-Fi to get it to the front of that. We'll try that and see how it goes. 100 seconds to go. Popped far side. Chance for Blackhawk. Puts it home at the 2-goal deficit.
It's a great speedy play once again. Gets it up. Nobody back. Lo-Fi did his best to cut off that ball, but it was a perfect pass. Blackhawk there for it. 3-5. 1:37 left. Can the Rhinos keep up this pace?
This is a shootout in game 1. 8 goals with 1.5 to go. 5-3 the score for the Elite. Rhinos trying to put a couple more in. This may be a chance, and it's near side for KC. It's a 5-4 game. Rhinos are stomping their way back into it.
Utilizing that side corner perfectly. Lo-Fi went to go get boost. Casey sticking it out with his teammate there in the corner. Takes advantage of Lo-Fi being completely out of the play. Now it's a 1-goal game with 1:24 left.
This will be at the halfway dot. Elite take possession. Lo-Fi going to take it up the sidewall. Waiting patiently. It's going to be popped towards the line. Off the back. Taken aside. Lo-Fi trying to force the issue. Keeping it for the Elite in the offensive end. Wiffles out to Lo-Fi. Can't angle that one. And the Rhinos have it the other way. Casey Scragg off the corner. Coming in, Blackhawk. Blackhawk has the angle, but not a ton of velocity. Lo-Fi back the other way. This is going to go towards the Rhinos' net, but it will be just wide at that left post, and here comes KC once more. Up the sidewall. 47 seconds left. Blackhawk over the halfway line. It's pounded into the ramp. Lo-Fi is up, trying to read it. No boost to work with. Now he's got a full canister, and the Elite will have to work to keep it back in.
Can the Elite play keep away right now as they are trying to kill the time? 30 seconds left. Struggling to get offensive zone touches right now are the Rhinos.
Off the ceiling, coming straight down. That's an opportunity off the nose. The Elite trying to put the dagger home in game 1. That'll pound laterally off the side. It'll go into the Rhinos penalty area. 9 seconds left. They're going to have to take it all the way to the house. This will be in back to the Rhinos end. That should take care of things. Far side, Lo-Fi there to receive it. And it's a 6-4 game with 3 seconds left.
And it's a frustrating for if you're a Rhinos fan as they tried all they could to get the ball into the Elite zone, but the delay by the Elite in their perfect pass by Wiffles across the Lo-Fi on the overcommit And the game 1 will go to the guys in purple, the Elite.
Good work from the Elite. Lo-Fi and Whiffles, they started strong, and the Rhinos had to really work their way back into it. But they did not do themselves any favors talking about the Rhinos. They missed on some golden opportunities in front of that Elite net. This very well could have been a 6-6 game, but there were two distinct opportunities. Rhinos had chances in front of an empty net and could not put it home. And the shot count's high on both sides, Kendo. So I expect first team to start playing a little bit of defense, going to have the advantage in the rest of this one.
I mean, the Rhinos had their fair share of defense, but sadly, when you have that much offense being put on, 5 saves doesn't look as good as it could look.
Yeah.
But we definitely are in for a shootout between these two teams, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Rhinos recover. It was a rough start for them in this game 1, but they did bring it around, and they made that game extremely competitive towards the end.
Well, here we go. Game number 2. Rhinos looking for a much better start to game 2. I just see that right? Oh, Sunless Khan.
Sunless Khan, enjoy your Dr. Jville.
Enjoy all of your emotes, every single last one of them, including future ones that we may or may not have planned. But that is a huge $25 subscription. That's Lo-Fi trying to get the first strike for the Elite. We don't call out many subs. That one I felt required it. 10 seconds in, this is a chance, and Blackhawk able to put that one in the empty net. It is a 1-0 lead.
As I said earlier, this is a team you do not want to overcommit against. Blackhawk. Casey Scragg kicking it out to Blackhawk, who's perfectly there in center. A 2-on-none with an open net. The Rhinos strike first, only 13 seconds in.
That's going to be up in the air. Rhinos looking to get a second one right away, and he will. It's Blackhawk making it 2-0.
Absolutely beautiful off the kickoff. Perfect initial touch in Blackhawk. All he has to do is follow it with full boost. That's tough to defend.
19 seconds in, already the Rhinos off to a fast start in game 2, which is exactly what they needed. Lo-Fi going to get the better of this kick for the Elite. Whiffles will wait patiently. Popped it back to Lo-Fi. Shot on net. It's taken care of by KC. Not a lot of velocity on that Lo-Fi shot. Still trying to keep it in the Rhinos' end. The flip. Whiffles out to the top. Big miss on the clear. Elite still trying to make things happen in the offensive side. Good touch out to the mid. Rhinos trying to get it out in the worst way. Final little bounce off of the ramp. Pinch to the halfway line. Rhinos trying to get something going again, and it will be cast aside into the Elite corner. Keeping it with him is Whiffles. Trying to get it to the center in the scoring area. It's sent again into the corner in the Rhinos territory. It's 2-0 lead. Minute 15 into game number 2. And the Elite and Rhinos both kind of circling here, trying to... This is the filling out process that we thought we saw in game 1, but we really didn't. It was just goal after goal after goal.
Well, I think the Elite are doing a really good job of slowing down the pace after the quick start by the Rhinos. And that's exactly what you need to do when you get scored on that quickly in game number 2 here. The fun thing... I've been talking... So close.
That would have been absolutely insane. Apologies for the cutoff, partner, but that nearly brought the house down. That'll be in front, and the Elite have the deficit at 2-1.
I've been talking about the Rhinos quite a bit, and in that first game, Whiffles scored almost all the goals. One of the things I absolutely love about Whiffles is his ability to get touches to his teammates. Perfect pass to Lo-Fi, who is able to score on that far corner. And I can't say enough about these two teams. I really, really like both of them.
2-1 lead for the Rhinos. That'll Plinko off of the sidewall. It comes Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi goes up and above his head. Rhinos trying to put this one into the middle. They may be able to do it. It's in frame for the moment. Lo-Fi able to get this one away. We approached halftime in game number 2. 2-1 lead for the Rhinos, the Elite last team to score. Next goal is going to be huge. It's going to be towards the Rhinos corner. This will pop into the middle once more. Chance, good fade, but a nice save by KC. It remains 2-1.
It's a great touch into that corner, out of the midfield as well, and it bounced perfectly for the center. They at least got a solid touch on a defender who was perfectly in net for the Rhinos, so credit to both teams there. Great offense, great defense. Oh, this might go over!
Oh, wow, what a pinch. Still going to be in front. Elite still there trying to make something happen. And it would be a chance off the back and sent aside once more. It'll be on bounce off the ramp. 2-1 lead. Pass into the middle. Rhinos is a little bit too far out in front for Blackhawk to take it away.
The idea was perfect. Blackhawk did not have enough boost in that circumstance. He wisely did not overcommit as KC is going to get it around Whiffles and score a third goal right here. Great initial touch, is able to get it around Whiffles. Lo-Fi there, I think, really needs to go and try to contest the ball. Whiffles cutting across quickly. Wasn't able to quite get there in time.
Minute 26 to go. The way this game is gone, that very well may be the dagger. Lo-Fi going to get it back out to mid, turning away from it, and then turning into it is Blackhawk. Lo-Fi's going to need to recover defensively. He can't do it. Bounces off the corner wall. It's going to be a chance in front for the Rhinos. It's off the post. KC. Off the back. Off the spoiler. Chance for Blackhawk taken away. Elite might have a runner here if they can turn it. It's Whiffles trying to do the job. The read into the middle is well above Lo-Fi. That's going to set up the Rhinos on the other side. Bounces in for Blackhawk, and that's going to do it 4-1 with 50 seconds to go.
I know I saw Majestic Moose in the first series that we saw today. He had a perfect half flip, but he had to face down two Wolves defenders. Wasn't able to do it. Lo-Fi could have used a half flip right there, but he would have had a lot of problems as that ball was perfectly towards center and all the room in the world on that counterattack.
And that's going to pinch in front. But yeah, it ended up being a 2-point swing that really turned the rest of the momentum on its head in a 4-1 game. 35 on the clock as the Elite are definitely going to be tied up after this game is done at a 1-1 series score. It'll be a bounce off the nose into the middle, and that's sent towards the sidewall another time. Get it off the ceiling. Bounced across. Over the halfway. Taken away. Lo-Fi going to lose this ball. It's going to bounce off the Elite corner. And both the Elite members basically team up to keep that one away. And that one's sent one more time at the Rhinos net. We're going to hit the ground here eventually. They're just going to keep it up as long as they can despite us. And that is going to do it. Rhinos take game number 2. They tap the series at 1 apiece.
The difference in this game, the shots still in the Elite's favor, but really the difference in this game was the fact that the Rhinos took possession of the ball. They made sure that their touches were either passes to each other or touches away from Elite players, forcing the Elite to spend boost to try to contest balls that really most of the time were already really tough to contest. If the Rhinos can continue to control and then play with the speed that they've been playing with, I think you're going to see advantage Rhinos in the rest of this series. But do not count out the Elite, as this game has just been, really, it's been a barn burner so far.
Yeah, it's been really, really good at this point. 5-0 lead. Or 5 minutes on the clock, I should say, in game number 3. 5-0 lead. We don't want that.
Wow.
That's a shot near side. Lo-Fi trying to make it a 5-0 lead. It'll start with 1. It's 1-0.
I'm not sure if I was the one who phased out right there, but everything seemed to phase out on my computer. Great initial touch by Lo-Fi off of the kickoff. Right, he follows his own kickoff perfectly. And we have a 1-goal lead here early. The Elite channeling their inner Rhino.
Kendo.
Yes.
How do you know when there's a Rhino in your fridge?
Oh, no. Well, I know this much. I'm not going to sell out because I think I know what the answer is, but I don't know, Curtis. I'll just play along. What is...
So, when there's a Rhino in the fridge, you can't close the door.
When there's a Rhino in the fridge, you can't close the door.
To the fridge?
To the fridge.
That's how you know there's a Rhino in your fridge.
I feel like that was supposed to be a joke, but it wasn't funny at all.
Are these jokes that I tell ever funny? They're not really supposed to be. They still bounce around the corner.
To be honest, I'm still butthurt about the fact that the answer to that other joke wasn't an arm and a leg.
I don't even remember that one. What was that one?
No, it was, how did the pirate pay for something? Or what did the pirate pay for something? And I'm like, I literally
don't remember what
went all out on it, and I whiffed it hard. I said an arm and a leg. And he said, I forget what the answer was. It was really, really bad.
Oh, yeah.
I was extremely hurt. It hurt my feelings.
This is sent over the halfway line. Rhinos trying to take the taste of that bad joke out of their mouths. This will be a chance near side. This and a good touch by Wiffles to get that one away from Rhino's possession. That Plinko play is still going to send it at the elite net, and Lo-Fi will take it away once more. Dunks 2. That's going to set it up for Wiffles. He has enough boost. He's going to get a runner towards the net. It's in. Far side. Wiffles puts it in. It's 2-0.
This is what you call stalwart defense for Lo-Fi. He wins the 50-50 once. Blackhawk comes in quickly, and Lo-Fi positions himself perfectly, wins another 50-50. The overcommit was real by the Rhinos, and Wiffles is able to punish going back the other way. 2-0 lead now.
This will be in the elite end. I love watching chat's reactions to my dad jokes. It makes me a little bit happy each time I see it. This will be in front, and Wiffle's going to take that one aside, with or at least attempt to, but he is bullied out of the way. It'll bounce off the back. The rebound play from Blackhawk. KC up and over one, far side. Can he tuck it? He can! It's in. It's a 2-1 lead now for the elite.
All the credit in the world to Casey right here. Blackhawk, great play off the backboard. The Rhinos were all in on that play, and Casey able to get that second touch. I think he got credit for like 5 shots on that touch because he bounced it off the post so many times before it finally angled in.
That's going to be in the Rhinos' end. Far side. Rhinos need to get this ball out of their territory if they want to try to tie this game, unless they want to try for another sick counterattack. Blackhawk over 1. Has a 2v1 the other way. The bounce, good touch off the nose. Lo-Fi still in a rough spot. That still remains in frame, but above the crossbar. Wiffles is going to take that one well away, and the elite will have to try to regroup. Lo-Fi gets it taken aside by KC. Touch by Wiffles. Far side off the post. Can't finish the job, and the Rhinos escape by the skin of their teeth. It's still 2-1.
So close. I'm hoping that doesn't come back to bite the elite here, as they had the open net opportunity. It's quickly back the other way, and Casey converts on a chance that is greatly set up by Blackhawk here in the corner. Wiffles, that's a really tough position to defend from, being on the near post, kind of on the ridge of the wall. That was rough.
It was a 2-point swing, too, because that's a ball that absolutely should have been in the Rhinos' net if you're the elite, and it ended up turning around and going into your net instead. Now it's a 2-2 game. Rhinos trying to take the lead. Lo-Fi needs to make a defensive touch, can't do it. Blackhawk puts it in front of the penalty area. Wiffles takes it aside once more. Double touch off the corner. Rhinos trying to get something to happen. Now Lo-Fi's got a runner. He's got it on the angle. 10-5 touchdown for Lo-Fi, and it's 3-2. The elite take it back.
The quick play does not pay off for the Rhinos here, as Blackhawk going for contact on the ball to recenter it. He gets full contact, but it was on KC Scragg and not the ball. Took him completely out of the play. Lo-Fi able to score on the open net the other way.
That's going to be off the ceiling. Coming down. Elite score again. Make it a 2-goal lead with 69 seconds to go.
Lo-Fi, you are right now fire burner. He has been winning these 50-50s so well and converting off the 50-50s. And when he's not converting, they fall for Wiffles perfectly. 2-goal lead, 1:08 left. We'll see if they can hang on and win game number 3.
Elite wasting as much time as they can, and they have possession in the offensive end, a pass out into the middle, and Lo-Fi unable to read the trajectory. Wiffles still there. Off the nose goes Blackhawk. He will ride it up the sidewall. Touch off the top, passed into the middle. Shot is on, and it's down, but very close. Could not quite put that in off the crossbar, and the Rhinos still down 2. 40 seconds left. Bounced. Far side and in. Wiffles with a terrific angle, and it's a 5-2 lead.
The Rhinos, rightfully so, were all in on that one, but Blackhawk was in the wrong position to follow up after the awkward touch off the bar. Wiffles quickly sweeps in, hits it all the way into the Rhinos' corner, and gets a very nice shot from that angle.
It's going to be up the sidewall, going off the back in the Rhinos' end. The Elite trying to get as many as they can. Rhinos send this back deep. Elite likely going to take a 2-1 lead in this series. Next game going to be huge. This will be off the side ramp. Up off the corner. Elite need one more piece of contact, but sent aside once again. Over the halfway line, touched towards the left and wide of that left-handed post. And that is going to conclude matters here in Game 3. The Elite might be able to add one more, but they will get robbed of it as they take the game final count. I believe it ended up being a 5-2 score? Yes, 5-2.
A 5-2 score in game number 3. And just like I said in our last in-between game there, the Rhinos took control of the game. This time, the Elite put that strategy... They took that strategy on, put it on their own. Well, I'm terrible at this. I apologize. They took that strategy, they implemented it themselves, and they did it correctly, and that is why they won. Curtis.
Kendo, what in the world was that?
I have no idea. My words died, and I just... Oh, look, there's trees.
I'm pretty sure... I don't remember the name of the guy, but the green ghost of the pirate from SpongeBob. You totally just reminded me of him from there. I don't remember what the name is. I'm sure Chad will tell me.
I'd rather not be referenced to anything from SpongeBob. Thank you.
5 minutes on the clock, and we are underway with game number 4. 2-1 lead for the Elite as we look to see if the Rhinos can force a game 5. Good bump. Elite might actually have an opportunity here. Pass into the middle. Lo-Fi puts that one in. But that all started with a little extra effort from Wiffles.
It did. He sets up perfectly. The bump on Casey Scragg was absolutely savage. And the pass was equally savage as Lo-Fi perfectly positioned. First goal to the Elite.
Monster Jamers has it right. It was the Flying Dutchman. Was the green ghost from SpongeBob SquarePants that you sounded like, and I think chat would agree.
Oh, what a demo!
That was a huge demo defensively. This is going to be back towards the Rhinos net either way. And sent aside. 1-0 lead for the Elite. They're going to try to get the pass out into the middle. Wiffles goes north but can't go south onto the ball. And the Rhinos have a chance to clear it away.
Noticing the Rhinos a little bit more panicked in their touches. I've seen Casey and Blackhawk both flipping at balls that they don't need to be flipping at, and it's taken them out of position a couple times now. Is this the touch by Blackhawk? That ends up being a save on his own man, and that one's going to hurt.
And that's going to plinko towards the Elite net. Wiffles will turn around and get this. Pass ahead to Lo-Fi, but it's going to be KC who intercepts. Shot near side, saved by Wiffles. Going around the corner, looking for a delicate touch into the middle. It will be there for Casey Scragg, but a good save by Wiffles again, as Wiffles has been all over the place in this game. He's got 2 shots himself, but he's got an assist and 2 saves. Easy for me to read, as Wiffles has really made an impact not only in this game but really throughout the entire series, and a big reason why they're up 2-1.
It's all this hot action. It's fogging up your glasses, Curtis, and that's really hard to see at that point. As The possession game, as I alluded to earlier, it's up in the air right now, which is why I don't think we're seeing as many goals as we have in the past couple games. What a shot!
Save.
And what a equally amazing save by Blackhawk. But if one of these teams can take possession,
awesome that you said it was up in the air right now and the ball's traveling through the air into the Rhino zone.
Yes, yes, calculated.
Pass into the middle, looking far side is Lo-Fi. Cannot quite put that one home. We have hit OT, or not in OT. Yeah, we've hit halftime, Kendo. Believe it or not OT. Whiffle's trying to get this to the front.
Was that like reverse Caster's curse caster math? Are we going to have OT in game 4?
Yeah, if you turn to page 32 of your announcer's handbook, you'll see failsafe protocols. Yeah, we're at that point. He's actually got paper in front of him. That's amazing.
Somebody tore out page 32, and page 33 has... I'm not going to describe what these scribbles are, but they are extremely disturbing.
Did Ninja Rider get to the caster's handbook again?
That or Jay's cats.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And got it. I didn't know Jay's cats knew how to draw, but I tell you what, if they did, that's about what it would look like.
Lo-Fi is going to miss. Rhinos have a chance back the other way, and Whiffles is going to get back to make a save just in time. He's going to drop in front of the Elite net. They need a piece of contact. Down to 89 seconds left. Trying to turn this is Lo-Fi. It's going to be up in the air. Lo-Fi trying to make contact off the back wall. Still somehow drops on top of it to make contact, but it does not go anywhere productive, and the Rhinos can move it out pretty uneventfully. 1:11 left. 4 of a guy on the screen with a 1-0 lead for the Elite.
I mean, I'm really hoping that one of these teams can take possession of the ball for more than a couple seconds and more than just a quick touch. A bad clear there by Blackhawk as Whiffles is able to put it back in. Lo-Fi unable to convert, though. We see a overcommit the other way. Most of these touches haven't amounted to what they were converting to in the first 2 games of this series, where we were having an absolute barn burner. Now this is less a defensive battle here with 30 seconds to go, as much as it is just lost opportunities.
A lot more methodical each team is. That's going to be a chance in front off the nose. It actually is a miss. Whiffle's going to get this back to half at least. Lo-Fi in a good position to air this one. He's going to put it off the back. Might have an angle for a double, but a good job by Casey to read it. And he'll get it back out to half. Good positioning. Still going to be off the back. In front scores! It's Lo-Fi. It's aggroing the game, making it a 2-goal deficit.
Very well placed by Whiffles up off the top in the backboard. Lo-Fi, great positioning. Blackhawk the only man back, and that's hard to defend.
All right, 9 seconds to go. Rhinos need a really good play here to give them a chance. Popped in front, 2 seconds left, 1, and that is going to do it for game number 4. The Elite are going to walk away with the series win. They have won their 3rd game, and now the Rhinos have to try to earn their way to a 2-3.
Absolutely. And you see from that game, only 5 shots for the Elite, 4 shots for the Rhinos. That's series low for both of these teams. And I don't think I've seen a goose egg in front of the Rhinos for a very, very long time. So that, to me, is very frightening. If the Rhinos can slow themselves down a little bit, then reset themselves, speed themselves back up again, ramp up the pressure like they normally do, I'm hoping we can see a 3-2 series. But I tell you what, credit to the Elite. Credit to the Elite. Whiffles has been putting on the passes. He's done just about everything, both offensively and defensively for his team. Scored when he needs to, and Lo-Fi, the 50-50s, man. Oh my goodness.
Well, the Rhinos are in a tough spot. They don't want to go any farther down in goal diff, and they really, really need this win if they can get it. This will be up the sidewall. Down to the floor. Lo-Fi is lurking, but he's not going to get there in time. He'll actually take possession now at the side on the left wall. He will try to stay in the air, but he'll fly well by the ball. Whiffles puts this one back in, ends up being a pass to Lo-Fi, and that is gorgeous from the Elite, making a 1-0 lead.
Clip it, post it,
Yep.
hashtag it.
Send it to your grandma.
MLEOTW. I got my balls orange here. Maybe send some balls orange there. Who gets credit for that, though? Was it Wiffles on the pass or Lo-Fi on the great shot there?
Send him a
Both were
12-pack,
equally
split it in
brilliant.
half. Easy.
we might have to split a case right there because that was great team play.
That's going to be across the field, wall-to-wall, side-to-side. Wiffles is going to win the better of that exchange. He's got a 1v1 to work with. Has the flick, has the goal. It's a 2-0 lead, and the Elite off to a good start.
The Rhinos, it just feels like they're starting to break down because that was a weak challenge there by Blackhawk, and Wiffles able to get it past one. If you're one-on-one with Wiffles, the way he's been playing right now, you're going to have a bad time.
40 seconds in, up off of the ceiling. It'll drop straight down. Blackhawk into the yellow corner. Lo-Fi going to fly by it. Wiffles, he has a boomer of a shot from there, but it's going to go off the crossbar. Lo-Fi can't find the angle either, and back come the other way the Rhinos are. Touched across the face of goal. Good job by Wiffles to rotate into it. Off the side he comes. Sent through the air into the Elite, and it's going to be a chance far side off the post. And the Rhinos cannot slam it home just yet. Finally able to put it again on net, and another save, this one by Lo-Fi, and good defense for the Elite, keep it at 2-0.
Another 50-50 clear. You're going to see a quick opportunity. Thankfully, Blackhawk's able to get back. But I'm starting to notice now, the Rhinos really struggling with their defensive challenges, and even their offensive challenges. Some of them, they're approaching from the wrong direction, and even when they have a good shot, Lo-Fi will come in and blow and go. 3-0 Elite.
That is nasty from Lo-Fi. Just comes across, realizes where the ball's going, realizes where the Rhinos player is. Not entirely sure that was 100% calculated, but either way, it is absolutely savage as the Rhinos player looking to intercept that was just taken to the ground. 3-0 lead for the Elite now, and they are starting to run away. And they're going to get one more when Wiffles comes in with the boom drop. It's a 4-0 lead.
Wow. I mean, that's literally all you can say at this point. Wow. That escalated extremely quickly. Perfect face-off, and Wiffles coming in after grabbing that boost, skying high for that ball. Execution for the Elite right now is on point, and the Rhinos barely saving another ball right there. Rhinos are scrambling.
Yep, this is getting out of hand pretty much now. Blackhawks can try to get this one out. They just need a goal. There's plenty of time left in this game. If they can get one, they may have a chance to make a game of it. Even if they don't win, it's important for them to remain competitive, especially against those in their conference. This is a chance in front. They score. Casey Scragg, I think, actually is a beneficiary of an own goal on the Elite. Actually,
this is all the pressure of Blackhawk. Blackhawk's coming in. If it weren't for the fact that Lo-Fi and Wiffles were there, oh, never mind. It was an own goal.
Yep.
The pressure was there, though. If those guys were there to pinch the ball off each other, it would have been a scored ball.
Elite trying to get one more in to make up for that one. I don't think it's a big issue though. I think the Elite are very much in good hands. One own goal is not going to hurt them. There's a good chance for them to make that up, and just wide of that left post. Lo-Fi trying to stay with it, gets the dunk. It's going to end up back to Wiffles at the halfway line, and he pounds it off the corner. Looking off the back wall, chance on the angle, and it's Wiffles who finds it. It's a 5-1 lead, and there is possibly a trip to South America brewing in Game 5.
The angle on this shot. Notice where Wiffles jumped from, the very base of the corner there. That is an extremely tough mechanical goal, and a 4-goal lead with 2:18 left. Wow.
Yeah, that's really, really good. 2:12 left in a 5-1 contest. It'll shave the ceiling, eventually come down near the center dot. The Elite do make contact first to keep it away. Lo-Fi. Good touch. Goes deep with it. Chance near side. Got it. Lo-Fi adds one more, and he is in fuego in this game. He's got a hat trick.
Hey, we got a minute 55 left, Curtis. What color umbrella do you like?
What color umbrella do I like?
Yeah, what color?
I'm blind, my man. I can't see colors.
Oh, so black and white. Okay. Black and white. 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 Black
Yep.
I'm getting the umbrella and the towels ready because we might be going somewhere.
I mean, if we're going where I think you're going, then at least pack a lot of sunscreen.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I've seen what happens if you get charred.
The problem is I can't just use regular sunscreen. Like 30 FPS does nothing for me. Mine basically has to be like 90 FPS and as thick as Elmer's glue. Otherwise, it does nothing for me at all.
To be honest, I mean, Elmer's glue is already going to peel off. You could probably use that.
This will be back in front of the Elite net. Pass in front and very close. Or SPF is what I meant to say. Thank you, Omer. FPS
30 FPS doesn't do very good for anybody.
Per second.
Let me tell you. As we are on our way to South America, Curtis. Oh man. I tell you what, Curtis right now is extremely red. I'm gonna have to take over. He looks like the Teletubby son. Nobody can see it, but kickoff will go to the Elite. This ball is floating in the middle. Blackhawk will push it down into the Elite, and great touch by Lo-Fi to get it around the corner. This is going to be on net. Whiffles unable to defend, and Casey Scragg quickly cancels our flight.
Oh, I don't know about cancels the flight. I was there long enough to get sunburned anyway, but nice job by Casey on the sidewall, able to get this one angled off the left headlight and just put it far side. That's a really, really tough shot for the Elite to judge where it's going to go, and the fact that it's even going to be a shot, because usually that gets pounded into the corner wall. Good work, and then 7-2.
17 seconds is more than enough time, right, Curtis?
I mean, 47 seconds now.
Well, I mean, now 47 seconds. I mean, the Rhinos, if they keep on scoring at the clip that they're going, we could have a tie game at 10-10.
Just south of 12 seconds a goal. Easy. You can do it. Come on, Rhinos. Let's see if they can do it. They brought it down to a 4-goal deficit into the middle. The Elite trying to waste as much time as possible. Now they have gone past their official first 12 seconds, but that's another one from Blackhawk. 3 goals, and they need a little north of 10 seconds apiece from now.
I'm not sure what has happened to the Elite defense. Maybe, just maybe, it's still stuck on the plane. But yeah, this is not good. They need to stop the bleeding now. Keep Rhinos a man in net. Do something, but you need to stall this clock out. Don't let them come back anymore.
This is going to go up the sidewall. The Elite trying to find it. Ceiling play coming. Nope. That was nearly Whiffle's best effort of the season. This will be off the sidewall. Going off the ramp. Up. They cannot hit this one. This is going to be a problem for the Rhinos, and that is likely going to conclude matters here in Game 5. Whiffles with the bump and the send. And the Elite walk away with a 4-1 series win after they really struggled to dominate for the first 2 games, maybe 3, but then turned it on games 4 and 5, and they could not be stopped.
My goodness. I had... that was quite the meme fest in that last game, let me tell you.
That was fun.
We almost have to take a step back and just
10 out of 10 with meme again.
What all happened right there.
Yeah.
The Elite, though, the bottom line of this series was, whereas the Rhinos took control of a game once, the Elite saw what they did. They implemented themselves for their own game, and they just dominated after Game 2.
Yep.
Absolutely dominated after Game 2. And the connection between Lo-Fi and Whiffles, the passing plays, the demolitions, they brought every single trick they could possibly put out into they left it all on the field.
They did. Yep. It was a lot of fun to see. No doubt about that. And the Elite and the Rhinos. Definitely some good work this evening, and that does unfortunately conclude matters here for the evening. This is the first night of 4 straight for the MLD as we get into Week 5 action. Turtle Goal Thursday has come to a close. We've got Freestyle Friday tomorrow night. It is going to be the... who is that? That is the... Can't see. Oh, yeah, it's the Jets. Hello, it's the Jets. Easy. Trying to find logos. So, yeah, Jets and Pandas tomorrow night. That starts at 9 Eastern. The Wolves taking on the Bears. That is from the Platinum League as well. And then the Dodgers taking on the Knights tomorrow night
Curtis.
as well. That's going to be Champion League action.
Curtis coming through your screen into your living room, bedroom, or wherever you might be watching from.
Thank you for welcoming me to your living room.
And on that note, special thanks once again to our sponsors. I probably don't need another Balls Guarana at this point, but you know, let me tell you, Balls Guarana has changed my life. How do I know this? Because since I started streaming MLD, or not streaming, but casting MLD with the help of Balls Guarana, one, I've been bringing smiles to faces and smiles in places that smiles do not belong. Balls Guarana, thank you. Remember, of course,
please.
because this is the beginning of the week, if you see a play that you liked, and there are quite a few, I'm getting messages from, let's see, Inanimate J. You're fired. Okay, anyway. Make sure that you clip the plays that you love. Post them on Twitter. Hashtag, once again, MLDPOTW. Not PTOW, as Curtis and, well, Ninja Curtis have expressed.
Don't throw me in that group. I didn't do it.
Don't throw you in that group? Okay.
I didn't do it. Either way, guys, we
special thanks again to Arctic Coolers for keeping us cool. These two hot fellows that you have casting for you today.
This has been so cringy. I'm going to get it off before everybody unfollows. Guys, thank you very much for seeing us on Turtle Gold Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow night for Freestyle Friday, starting at 9 Eastern. And this has been the first day of Week 5 of the MLD season number 6. We'll see you tomorrow.